Good morning, everyone. Let's continue with our next poem, A Tiger in the U, written by Leslie Norris. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. So, what is the poet telling in this poem is he is telling us about a tiger that is the beast of the forest. That is the beast of the forest means that is a creature of the forest. But in this poem, he is telling that it is confined, it is kept in a cage and it is given a restricted space to live. It is not just given open area to live, it is given a space that is a cage to stay in that. And what is the identification mark of this tiger? It is having a striped body and it is having the area that it can only move in the cage. It can take the steps, only few steps that would be taken in the cage. And what kind of the feet are there? His feet are velvet like pads. And when he is moving around, he is not creating any kind of the sound, but he is full of anger. Why he is full of anger? Because he has been separated from the natural habitat, means he has been taken away from his u and he has been kept in the cage. And this tiger, it is not even roaring, it is not even crying loudly, it is remaining silent in the angerness. The poet is telling that in this restricted space, in this cage, the tiger is suppressing his emotions. Suppressing his emotions means the tiger is not showing his emotions and therefore he is not roaring in anger as he is expected to do. It want to roar, it want to cry loudly, but it is not crying because it is in angerness. He should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass near the water hole where plump deer pass. So, what is the poet telling? That he is telling that if it would be in the zoo, then what would happen? He is telling that cage is not the proper place to keep a tiger because tiger is a wild animal who likes to live in the natural habitat. As when it is in the forest, it is moving around near the small bushes, near the long grass. It is going near the water hole and waiting for its prey. And as soon as it see a fat deer which is coming there to drink water, it slides gently through the grass and it attack the deer and kill that. So the tiger should be left in the wild to hunt and gather its food rather than to be fed by the U authorities. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. What is the poet telling? The poet is telling that if we talk about the natural habitat and the natural behavior of the tiger, it is not getting in the cage as it should get in the zoo, as it is getting the natural habitat and whatever the behavior of the tiger is in the zoo, it is not having that kind of the behavior in the cage. In the natural state, the tiger should be running around the houses at the edges of the jungle and he should be growling in its high voice to terrify the people, to frighten the people. And his dangerous and the sharp teeth claws, they should be a fear in the mind of the people, in the hearts of the people that are living at the outskirts of the jungle.